Hello my beautiful beard growing friends. So today we're going to talk about how you tame your thick beard. This video is based on an article on beardgrowingpro.com, so go check that out. I'll leave a full link in the description. And also throughout this video, I've planned to have different resources, things I've written, other videos, and the links will be above or below. So go check that out because I think they make a nice cohesive story. All right, let's tame that thick beard. I'll have a sip of my peppermint tea first though. Yeah. So when you've got a thick beard, applying products properly is your ultimate mission, because when you've got a thick beard like mine, or if you're of like Eastern European descent, if you're Greek or Italian, like these people have very thick beards normally, and it can be hard to kind of get the product in. And I think one thing that I found with a thick beard is that I'm always applying the products superficially. I'm not like getting them deep inside where they need to be, close to my skin. I rub them on my hands and I do this and I'm like, perfect. But it needs more than that if you've got a thick beard. Your beard is unruly because it is not nourished like evenly, or it's not able to kind of be the same oiliness all the way through, and we'll talk about that in a moment. But yes, applying the products so that it's evenly distributed throughout the kind of full density of your hair is what will help your thick beard become tame. Yes. So what I like to do actually is, first of all, I use my fingertips. So I get my products and I sort of scoop out the amount I need, but I really work with the fingertips initially, and I do this as they're kind of like getting on my my palms and my hands, and I just make sure that I do get up inside, because this action is what I do all the time. I'm like, but doing this, getting it up inside, really getting the product deep is really what's gonna kind of help tame that thick beard. Another thing is, don't cheap out. You can chimp out if you wish. Don't cheap out on beard products. So I make my own. DIY is the way to go if you've got a particularly unruly thick beard. But if you have no interest in doing that, if you have no time doing that, no problem. Let's just get you buying good quality products from well-known brands. These people, they do use good products, good ingredients, and use the best stuff out there because your beard will need it. The second thing I would say is DIY your products. Like, honestly, my DIY beard balm is here. It's been going for ages. I love it. My DIY beard oil. I'm yet to do a video on this actually. I should do that. Really simple to make. If you can melt chocolate over a stove, you can make these things. So go check out my other video. I'll put the link above or wherever, and also below. Go check that out because it's so easy. And also, if you've got a thick kind of unruly beard, then you probably need like a product with a little bit more wax in it. And that's what I found, is that I need up to 50% wax to shea butter ratio in my beard balm. And that enables me to kind of keep it relatively tame. And you will find that the correct ratio for you is not that. If your beard is a little bit kind of thinner, then you'll probably want to go for a bit more butter, shea butter as opposed to wax. But if you're really struggling to get that hold, or you're really struggling to tame that thick beard, then adding more organic beeswax into your products will help. And hey, while you're at it, if you've got a beard balm already, what I do, and I'm not sure how if you're allowed to do this or if it's fine, but I actually put the metal container in the oven at about 150 degrees. I wait for it to completely turn to liquid, and then I decant that into something else, add some more beeswax, and then re-solidify it. And that is a fantastic way of adding more beeswax to products that you love, but you just want a little bit of extra hold in it. And I may do a full video on that if you want, but that is one way, DIY or adjust your products to your beard's specification. The second thing I would say is trim up more often with a good quality trimmer. Now, what does a good quality trimmer look like for someone with a thick beard? Corded. Absolutely, gotta go corded. Battery, as much as I love the portability and ease of like maneuverability of a battery powered trimmer, really the power comes from just being plugged straight into the mains. This means that the motor is working its full capacity, and getting one with replaceable blades that you should replace once every year to year and a half will do wonders for your beard. Now, trim up more often, because what I find is that I brush my beard, I trim it up, and then like later on in the day, I'm like, where did this massive long hair come from? And it's because with a thick beard, everything kind of gets tangled up underneath. And so trimming up more often, you know, like I do a big trim up probably once every couple of weeks. And then during the day, every day, I just kind of like take off the obviously long hairs. Like I'm not cutting into the bulk of the beard, but I am just removing those little hairs that I've missed, which is so easy to do when you've got a thick beard. If you've got a thin beard, stay away from daily trimming because you'll just end up thinning it out even more. But if you're a person with a thick beard, get a good trimmer. Go check out my article where I've got all of the best beard trimmers for thick hair, and you'll notice, and there's like a buyer's guide as well, but you'll notice they're all plug into the wall because you need the power, and you unfortunately you can't cheap out on trimmers, because if it doesn't push through your beard in one easy sort of like sweep, then you're just flattening your hairs, you're making it harder for yourself. But yes, a thick beard needs good quality products, and you need to use them more often. The fourth thing is, with a thick beard, the environment under your beard and at the ends of your beard hair are completely different. And so underneath, it's probably like a little bit oilier than you're used to. And then on the ends, it's drier. And this combination can make a beard so unruly and untame, because what you've got are all the hairs kind of clumping together down here, and then on the outside you've got kind of this kind of bushiness that just flays out. And so one thing I do is I clean my beard every couple of days with beard wash, and I condition so that it gets completely through my beard. And if I'm brushing, I use my brush to deeply brush my beard before then doing the superficial stuff for combing. And what that does is just move all of the oils or the natural oils from your skin outwards a little bit. And it is a little bit more of a challenge, but making sure you deep brush your beard will mean that you're going to kind of distribute those oils around a little bit more. So yes, make sure that the ends don't get dry, that the inside doesn't get oily, and you do that by washing regularly and brushing deeply to distribute whatever happens at the base all the way through to the ends. And the fifth thing I want to talk about is heat treatment. Make sure that you use a hairdryer, I didn't bring it with me, hairdryer or beard straightener to really tame those hairs. Now, I'm in two minds about how often you should straighten your beard. If your beard isn't particularly unruly, you should probably minimize the amount of time that you're actually putting heat on it. But if you have got a thick, unruly beard and you want to tame it, there is no reason why you can't do it every day. But you've got to be so careful that you're not just drying out the ends of your beard. Like, do not dry out the ends of your beard with heat, because you'll just make the problem way worse. So if you find that underneath it's oily, on the outside it's really dry and frizzy all the time, do not use heat treatment as often as someone who just needs to kind of like just get the unruly hairs down. And look, heat treatment is like a fantastic fix, because in the short term it fixes the immediate issue, which is your beard being crazy. But in the long term, it sort of like compounds the issues, because your beard ends up becoming drier. And if you've got a thick beard, your beard will take much longer to recover. So yes, use beard straighteners, and make sure that you use them sensibly and you work with your beard and how it's reacting to that. But there's no doubt that if you have a thick beard, you can go a little bit harder on that beard straightener, just to make sure that you're taming the outside and it looks fantastic. So there we have it. There are all of my top tips for taming a thick beard. Let me know in the comments what you would add to that. And also, if this video has been useful to you, please remember to subscribe and hit that bell notification, give it a thumbs up, because I want to share this knowledge far and wide, and I'd love for you to help me do that. All right then, until next time, I'll see you in the next video.